What's up YouTube? Team Jackassery come back into a brand new Dragon Ball Super deck profile. This time it is my friend Jordan's Super Saiyan 2 Yellow Gohan deck. Now he is an absolute fan of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. If you watch my video of his Funko collection and my Funko collection, we here in Canada are still waiting for our Super Saiyan 2 Gohan to be at EB Games. We've seen through the Facebook Funko fan page to buy and sell. We can't find it anywhere for just EB Games. It's all GameStop, and we've been waiting months. But anyways, we are going to take a look at the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan deck. But before we take a look at the deck itself, we are going to look at the leader, which is young Gohan. He is yellow. This is the Bojack Brigade, or Bojack Unbound movie Gohan. And his ability is Burst 2. So send the top 2 cards of your deck to the drop area. When this card attacks, you may choose one yellow card in your hand, place in the drop area. If you do, draw 2 cards. So you ditch, draw 2 cards, but you have to mill the top 2 cards, which really sucks. When your life is 4 or less, you may choose up to 2 of your energy, switch to active mode, and flip this card over. And yes, we do have a foil Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Untap Power Super Saiyan 2. Which I really love the artwork. It is just amazing. So he's a 15,000 power. Sparking 5. When there are 5 cards in your drop area, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Activate, choose up to 1 yellow sand card in your drop area with energy cost 3 or more. Add it to your hand. Negate the skill for the duration of the game. Now, it's too bad you can only use that for one time during the game, but sometimes that can change the way the game plays. Like my friend Jordan, he underestimated what the power of this card does. It literally changed the game just like that. So you get to take a yellow scene with a 3 cost or more from your drop area, add it to your hand. This leader can be also good for many other decks that are yellow. So there is the leader card. Now we will get onto the deck. First off, we run 4 copies of Son Gohan ready for a match. He is a 1 cost 5,000 combo, 5,000 power. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 4 or less, switch it to rest mode. So as soon as he's played, you just switch something to rest mode, which something commonly yellow does. Next we run 2 copies of Ultimate Potential Super Saiyan 2 Son Gohan. He does want to run 2 more of these, but as you can see, it is a starter deck exclusive. So you got to get the Goku Lineage deck to get this card. So it's a 3 cost, 5,000 combo, 15,000 power, swap 4 for 2 yellow. You really just don't play it for the swap, you just play it for its cost, or you can Shugesh it out. When you play this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and knock it out. So he just knocks out something in rest mode. So there it is. Next, we got 4 copies of Display of Power Son Gohan. And of course, this rarity does like to mess with my camera's focus. But it's a 3 cost, 5,000 combo, 19,000 power. He has Barrier, and at the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. So he's protected with Barrier, and after he attacks, at the end of your turn, you can switch into active mode to keep him from being destroyed while in rest mode. So he runs 4 copies of those, which kind of the deck really needs, and it's a really good 3 cost for 19,000 power. Like, can you argue with that? No. Next, we got 4 copies of Finishing Blow Son Gohan. We were just lucky enough. We've only pulled 1 altered art rare, which is amazing, but I love the original art too, just because the artwork's just so amazing. That's how he beat Bojack with the finishing Kamehameha, but the alternate art looks just so good. So he's a 5 cost, 10,000 combo, plus 1 to play his combo, 30,000 power, double strike. Auto Sparking 7. When you play this card, if your opponent has 4 more energy, if there is a Son Goku Guardian Angel under this card, choose all of your opponent's energy and switch it to rest mode, and this card gains dual attack for the duration of the turn. So if you have Guardian Angel Goku, which we will get to next, under this card, and if your opponent has 4 more energy, so you want to play this on your, like, 4th turn. If your opponent goes first and they have 4 energy, or energy ramp, you can switch all their energy to rest mode, which is good, so your opponent can't negate or counter or something else, but they can still use blocker. But He also has double strike and dual attack. Double strike, dual attack is good. Just give him crit somehow, and he will be very dangerous. Next, we got 4 copies of Son Goku, Guardian Angel. He is 3 cost, 10,000 combo, plus free. It's free to combo with him, with 10,000 power, and again with this rarity, kind of hard to read. Permanent. Unless display as power Son Gohan is in your battle area, you cannot place this card in your combo area from any area. At the end of the battle, which you combo with this card from your hand during your opponent's turn, if your leader card is Yellow Saiyan card, play this card in rest mode, and you can play Son Goku Angel for the. You can only play one Goku Guardian Angel for the duration of the turn. And it's active main 3. Choose one display of power Son Gohan from your battle area, place it in the owner's drop area. Choose one finishing blow Gohan from your hand, play it, then place this card under it. If under the card, you may play this skill. So this is the card that goes under this Gohan to give him the double strike, or sorry, double attack. So yeah, there is Goku. Next, we run 2 copies of Fired Up Super Saiyan Gohan. He is a 2 cost 5,000 combo, 10,000 power barrier. At the end of your turn, choose up to 2 of your yellow battle cards with an energy cost of 2 or more other than this one and switch it to active mode. So if you got this guy out, you can basically protect your, not this guy because he's already ready, so you can basically untap him at the end of your turn to keep him protected, or keep your Goku protected until you get your combo out. So he's actually pretty good to run. And also he can be easily Shugeshed out, and he's at 2 cost, which is not too bad. Next we got 4 copies of Dependable Saiyan Trunks. He has a 1 cost, 5,000 combo, 5,000 power. And look at the artwork, and yes, we do have an awesome foil of him. And this foil is about worth $20, because anything that looks the top cards of your deck or searches, it's expensive when it's foil. When you play this card, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose one Yellow Saiyan card among them, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. So you just get to look at the top 3 for a Yellow Saiyan, and you get to add it to your hand, the rest get shuffled back to your deck. So there is Trunks. Excuse me. Next we got 4 copies of Impenetrable Defense Trunks, and yes, we do have a foil of this one too. He's a 3 cost, 5,000 combo, 20,000 power, evolve of 2, 1 yellow, 1 generic on top of a future Trunks. So this can also be evolved onto any of the other future Trunks from like the Dragon Ball Super, Zamasu arc, the Cell arc from Dragon Ball Z. So basically any future Trunks in the game. And he also has Blocker and auto at the end of your turn, switch this card to active mode. So he's just like the first form of Gohan right here. He just switches to active mode, which is pretty good because he's a really good, strong blocker. 20,000 blocker switches to active mode at the end of the turn, which is actually pretty sweet. Next we run 4 copies of Ox King, Dad at Heart. So it's a 1 cost, 5,000 combo, 4,000 power. And his ability basically protects all your yellow cards. All of the yellow battle cards in your battle area with an energy cost 3 or less gain barrier, so anything 3 or less. So that means if you have 2 Ox Kings out, they both gain barrier. And everything else in your deck gains barrier. If he gets double barrier, which doesn't exist, it's just a joke. So there's 4 copies of Ox King. It's really needed if you want to protect some stuff. Next for super combos, we run 2 different kinds of super combos. We run 2 copies of Shugesh and 2 copies of Merciless Strike Zangia. Shugesh, you can combo if your leader card is yellow. You can play a Saiyan that's 3 costs or less from your hand and play it. And right here we just got our generic Sparking super combo. So if your leader card is yellow, you get to draw a card. If you have 5 cards in your drop area, get 10,000 combo. Or that's the other way around, you just get 10,000 combo, and if you have 5 cards in your drop area, you just get to draw. So there's our 2 generic super combos, although I wish he would choose Shugesh instead of her, because Shugesh just is better searchable. Next we got 4 copies of Planet Vegeta, and like I said with Shugash, you can easily search Shugash with Planet Vegeta. So it's a 1-cost field. At the end of your turn, switch all Great Apes in your battle area to active mode. Just negate that. Nobody uses that because there's no Great Apes in this deck. When this card is placed in your battle area, choose up to 1 Saiyan with energy cost of 4 or less from your deck. Add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. So you can search with any 4 costs or less, add it to your hand, and it's just really good field. And good Saiyan search. Next, we got 4 copies of Full Power Kamehameha. And yes, we do have a foil of this one too. We got a lot of good foils. It is a 1-cost active battle card. If your leader card is a Yellow Son Gohan childhood card, it gets plus 10,000 combo for the duration of the battle. And if your opponent has 5 or more cards in rest mode, this card gains an additional 10,000 for the duration of the turn. So if your leader card is Awakened, your opponent has 5 or more cards in rest mode. That includes their energy. Yes, their energy includes his cards in rest mode. You can play it on this. So he gets an additional 20,000, so he's 35,000 beat stick. And if somehow you can give him critical, or dual attack, or triple strike, or whatever, that is just very powerful. Unless you want to go for a game, your opponent's got 1 life left, you're going in and all out. And if you have 4 energy, play it, and that's a whole lot, like 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8, 95,000 power. Like, I'd like to see your opponent combo off that. So there is that. Next we got a couple negates here. 2 copies of Time Magic. If your leader card is yellow, negate the attack and choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode. It can't switch to active mode until the end of the next turn. And it's also got Sparking 5, so if you have 5 cards in your drop, you can play this card for free by adding a card from your life to your hand. So there is Time Magic. And next we run 2 copies of Flying Nimbus. If your leader card is yellow, negate the attack, discard 1 yellow card. Your opponent can only attack with 1 battle card for the duration of the turn, which means they can still attack with their leader if they haven't already. So there is Flying Nimbus. And last but not least, we'd run 2 copies of Crusher Ball because yellow has really good putting cards in rest mode, and you need to put cards in rest mode to make some of this deck work. So it's a counterplay. The battle card is played in rest mode, so you count one of your opponent's battle cards if they're playing something big. Just play it and put it in rest mode. Don't worry about it. Anyways, that is it for this video. So remember to comment, rate, please subscribe. Like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. Those links are in the description below. Subscribe to V-Revolticon. Oops, I hit my lighting. My perfect lighting. No. Anyways. Subscribe to V-Revolticon. His link will be in the description below. He created the logo that's right here in the bottom corner of the video. And also there's a random shout out in the description below. Go subscribe to that person. Go show him some love. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. There'll be more content like this and much more on my channel. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.